Hello there, I'm going to be doing another Covenant 25 run. Specifically, you'll see I'm resetting here because I'm looking to go against the Patient. And the reason for that is I've seen a lot of people talk about how they struggle to defeat the Patient, specifically with this combo. So I'm talking about Awoken and Hellhorned. And I'm doing Exiled Hellhorned just because I haven't done that much on my videos. And the reason that is because the other clans all have some kind of neat tricks to deal with the difficulty of that fight. So looking at the Stygian Guard, this unnamed tome pretty much almost makes that last fight trivial. You still have to deal with melee weakness, but any good deck can probably handle that. They also have probably the MVP of endless units, which is Titan Sentry. Now, you don't have any way to get endless other than the merchants that every clan has access to, but this is just a really good endless unit because it has decent health pool and it deals with the backline. The Umbra have damage shields. That's just one of their mechanics. They have all sorts of ways of getting damage shields. They have Prismal Dust, they have Primordium, they have, I don't know, Morsels, they have Grovel, Void Binding, just all sorts of damage shields. Damage shields really kind of trivializes the difficulty of that fight, since it doesn't matter how much incanting you do if you just, how much damage they do, which is a lot if you absorb it with damage shield. And finally, melting, they don't really have hard counters per se, they just being able to reform and have lots of floors with units every turn kind of lets you chump block more successfully than other clans can, and resin removal gets rid of melee weakness, and Remnant Pack makes endless units a lot easier to come by. So that's why those three clans have an easier time with it, but I think these two can do it as well, and so I'm giving it a try. And I'm actually going to look at the champion first before the artifacts, just in case this happens. So I don't have access to explosive, so I'm taking that, and that changes the value of a lot of the artifacts. Interestingly enough, concussive coals might be important. The reason I like the idea of this is on the final fight, he spawns in units every turn, and in the same lane gives melee weakness, which makes those units do way more damage than normal, or just adding up to way more damage than normal, so having less incoming damage every round seems good. It's been a while since I played without explosive sentient, so this will be a little rough to start. And yeah, concussive coals with the spike sentient might seem a little weird, but I'll just sit up higher. Okay, this seems good. Don't have any regen, so it doesn't really matter what I do there. I guess I should have saved space for the edge prior. Also, maybe I should have played Ritual Battle. I want some regen. Not sure that armor is the correct play. I might want to do Hidden Passage, though. Okay. Alright, so this is my only opportunity to go to the Merchant of Magic before the caverns, so I still want to get this kind of stuff on some spell upgrades. And DPS wise, I probably want a Hellhorned unit, but I also am looking for a Hollow, probably. An Endless Hollow will help absorb melee weakness quite a bit. This doesn't really do much. This does. Okay, so if I send you. Okay, I probably am just gonna have to do the damage with my sentient. So I'm trying to decide if it's more important to play a Ritual Battle or a Wildwood Sap. I only have 3 regen. I think Sap is more important. There we go. I think more regen's fine. This seems okay, and this is my DPS unit. I probably will have to go capacity, even though I want to go draw. Okay, so this guy with large stone and 25 health, or large stone and endless, might live with Unleash the Wildwood. I think I'll give it a go. So there's the large stone. With imps, I probably can keep it alive. Let's give you a good base. I want to get you to multi-strike, but limited funds right now. And I can't remove anything. Be a card 5 times, okay. So I think it still makes sense to do this, even though I don't have explosive sentient. Okay, so you give armor, so it's fine. Just trying to preserve health on my champ. 2 damage is not going to change anything here, but it does give you a lot of health. Maybe I should set you up on bottom next time because of the concussive colds. Okay, 26 regen, pretty good. Okay. This is the rage spell, so this would kill my backliner. So I don't think I want to have to struggle with that. I could try to make this work, but only 40 health, I'm not sure it's worth it. I'm gonna go capacity so that I don't have to worry about not being able to set up on the top floor, and if it's not small I can get my, well I guess I don't really need the edge prior anymore. So I kind of want to just remove train stewards. Oh, this is great. This is 100% what I'm looking for. And this is great. So I didn't really want to get spikes, but everything else went pretty well. I think I want more units now. Just want to get endless and multi-strike. So let's get rid of the train stewards. Probably get rid of a ritual battle at some point, but not that big a deal. Okay, so they have... I have to cast 2 rejuves to kill them. However, I will weaken them with my sweeper. Oh, so you're going to take 10 damage around? It's fine. It's worth getting the collector. Sure. Oh, you're not getting weakened. Forgot. At least you're not healing. Okay, this kind of doesn't make sense. Sure. Sure. I'm gonna take card draw. I don't think this is big enough. It's cheap. It might be worth it, actually. So I'm looking for endless. I wonder if I get a second Husk Hermit. So I don't need to do any spell stuff. So I can go right up to here before I dupe it, so I might as well just clean up a little bit. Get rid of some more train stewards. Consume, nah. Oh, I do want 10 damage on Glimmer. And maybe remove one of the rituals of battle. I don't need 2 of them. And there. Okay, and save my money. There are some artifacts I wouldn't mind getting. Speaking of which... Okay. So, nobody's dazed here, but I still think I put this on the bottom since they will be dazed sometimes. Might as well get some cheaper heals. And this doesn't do anything. Okay, so this makes sense. Okay, so you guys, you get 10 armor per harvest. You do 10 damage, so this is neutral. Might as well get you out of the deck. Okay. So you're dying. And I'm actually not going to do this because I want you to scale. Same reason as before. Okay, so you're gonna do a whole bunch of damage. Let's see what we can do about it. Okay, so you're gonna attack once and do 16 damage, which is not great. Okay, I clearly need card draw because those turns would have been great. I don't think I need Ember, so I'm going to be playing this guy if I get Endless. So it's 1 Ember. These cost an Ember. And then the Rage. I guess Ember could be good. Just cutting into my card draw really hurts, but I'm going to take it anyway. Tiresome Climb is something else that I could maybe use. It's an incant, so I don't love it. So I'm going to take... Oh, there's no Pyre health. Well, I'm going to look for some of the key upgrades. Like multi-strike would have helped in that fight for sure. And I'm going to look for Endless. It's worth spending money, I think. I could do another big, but no. I'm going to look for Endless, or if I've Unleashed the Wildwood, I'll accept something like that. I want this on this fight, but only this fight. I think I should be able to do enough damage, hopefully. Okay. I'm torn. I really want you to attack, but it's fine. Oh, you're dazed anyway. Okay, perfect. I think the scaling's worth it. Actually, no, I want the regen. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so Unleash the Wildwood would be fantastic, Cycle of Life would be fantastic, Adaptive Mutation, not sold on that. This could be okay, so I have, we'll do plus 10 damage, I guess, no, that's not really good. I already kill everything that, so this wouldn't kill anything new, is what I'm trying to say. Unless I take an armor trial. I don't think this really makes sense because I would have to play it twice to really get any value from it. Okay. I think higher health makes sense. I'm going to dig for endless. Endless, okay. Now the final fight is going to be a lot easier to deal with. I think I still want to remove one of those. I think this is worth a minor discount. With the logic that sometimes it'll get past the dude, and there we go. So I'm going to dupe the Husk Hermit. I'm not gonna take armor here. I don't really need to spend much money. Artifacts are nice and all, but not worth that. Perfect. Oh no, you're gonna die. Not perfect, but oh well. You're not scaling, but I'm getting regen. I think the regen's more important. I probably should have put all those imps there. This is going to be a preview of how much damage the boss is going to be doing. Yeah, way less. Oh no, because I'm not going to be incanting, ideally. Yeah, burst healing seems like a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to dupe my Husk Hermit. So the idea is I'll have all 3 floors occupied. These are both interesting, since they're going to be healing every turn. And I'm going to be playing units, but I don't think I need the Ember. I kind of want to remove stuff, but I think this is actually going to be more impactful. And I'm 10 gold short, so I might as well just give some rage and health to one of these things. Sure. So I'm just hoping that the top floor is not occupied. It's not. So I can set up here and here. Not even gonna worry about it. Give you some armor. Okay. I want to set up on the bottom with a Husk Hermit, but I don't want to rally. I have to rally now. That's fine. I'm gonna hold off on playing this. Okay, so now I can get a whole bunch of regen here. And yeah, this is my plan. So now I can cast spells to deal with the top row. You're not living, but that's okay. I was hoping you'd live. Okay, now you're living. Let's give you some healing. I really need to do this. Okay, you're living. You're dying. Should have put you in front. Okay, excellent. So now I can just go crazy to get regen. I guess this is fine. I don't really want to play it, but... Okay, great. I don't even need to rally anymore. 26 damage, I'm already past that. You're not killing that, but I should be able to pierce through with all these. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I think casting might increase my survivability. It might not, I don't know, but I don't need to test it. Alright, cool. So that worked out. So basically the strategy that I was trying to make work, and it happened to work, was to get a decently big unit with Endless. And so I you'll notice I took every path, or run summary. I don't think you can look at the paths, but yeah, I'm going to just look at the map again. I basically took routes specifically to go looking for Endless, and Husk Hermit is really not like a broken unit or anything. It didn't even live some of the rounds, but it didn't matter. It was Endless, and the boss only goes on one floor or turn. So just having it visit the other turns meant the turns where it didn't visit my champion, I could go crazy with the incanting, and that's what made it work. I mean, it was a little scary on a couple fights. I mean, I made decisions, weird decisions to go against the patient, but that's what you got to do. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope maybe it helps somebody. Maybe it won't, but maybe just this specific set of cards it works, but it doesn't always. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.